something called a hotspot, where the electromagnetic energies are higher than most places. Near power lines, near a radio transmitter, over a crack in the earth, which is a geological fault which produces electromagnetic fields, near a transformer. There's a whole host of sources of electromagnetism in the environment, a local minicab office, a radio ham next door, a CB radio enthusiast a few yards away. All of these things will irradiate the house on a permanent basis.
According to Budden's research, the sensations reported by abductees mirror those of people who are affected by strong electromagnetic currents.
They have periods where they feel like there's somebody in the room with them, watching them, although they can't actually see anybody. This is called a sense of presence. Their sense of time will be distorted. This is called desynchronization, where they feel that time has gone by in a flash, or that time has been distorted, been drawn out. There's a whole host of signs and symptoms that they begin to suffer from after being exposed to these high levels of electromagnetism.
So are alien abductions real? Are people being beamed up into spaceships and subjected to bizarre experiments? Or is this all just some form of severe psychological disorder? The abductees themselves have no doubt that this is a real phenomena, and yet the hard physical evidence is very thin to almost non-existent. At the end of the day, this is a phenomena that seems to affect millions of people around the world, and until we find out the true cause, the abduction files will remain firmly open.
Another one.
The whole basic purpose seems to be that the UFO occupants have reached some kind of evolutionary dead end. That's an assumption, but I think it's a fairly safe one. And that they need to revivify their own stock, so to speak, with something probably more primitive that we can offer them, that they seem to need. This seems to be for them, not for us. We have no idea where this program is going to end up, but many people have described seeing on ships and in experiences figures that seem to be a mix of human and alien characteristics.
In the end, my own impression is that the vast majority of alien abduction experiences are in fact sleep paralysis. That people have woken up paralyzed as from dreaming, but they're half awake, they can't move, they have all the classic symptoms of sleep paralysis: buzzing, humming, bright lights, the feeling of presence that there's somebody there, and their mind takes over and does the rest and clothes the whole thing in all the paraphernalia of abductions.
The biggest problem with alien abduction research at the moment is that, with the best will in the world, it's been carried out by a handful of dedicated amateurs. What we really need to take forward research into this important matter is the involvement of mainstream science and the involvement of governments. It's only these two bodies that really, I think, can take us now forward and perhaps achieve some sort of breakthrough.
Abduction is horrifying. Abduction is a nightmare. But the audience must know that these events are real. They're physical events that are happening to millions of people. And I would not be surprised if someone you know is an abductee, but they've never said it.